Podcast Kit. It's me, Peri, Lyons, New York City celebrity psychic, and I'm celebrating with Big Diet Pepsi here today, because today I did something that's taken me 7 years to do, and I just want to reassure you, if any of you are going through really hard times, I completely understand, and I want you to know that I'm validating rather than invalidating you when I say that 7 years of love and hard work and moments when I actually dropped to my knees and said, I can't do this anymore. Were I got back up and I could do it. When I put my mother, who's going to be 90 in May, into the most beautiful assisted living facility I've ever seen. And as I've been taking care of her by myself for 7 years now, and going back and forth from my home in Brooklyn to Annapolis, and every few days. And she's very well taken care of where she is. I somehow managed to earn the dosh to keep her there. And so I'm telling you, there were so many moments and I was like, I love my mother, but so I'm taking care of her 24/7 and living in the suburbs. And I'm a native New Yorker. I don't drive. So I thought it was impossible. And with a lot of meditation and prayer and great friends, and also support from all of my friends and fans on this network, you guys have been amazing. So I just want to say thank you, and thank you, higher power, and thank you to the plastic surgeon I'm going to see next week for my double chin. No, I'm kidding. But most of all, I'd like to say, if you have a moment right now, first, count your blessings for everything you have. And second, I want you to take a second and just find the Moonstruck TV /A1R, looks like air, but it's spelled A1R radio app. Mine is on my iPhone, but it's also available for non-iPhones, Androids. Right. So if you would like to be a part going forward of our fantastic programming, and specifically if you want to be part of my 9 o'clock Wednesday live family of cherished ducklings, which you all are, please take a moment either during or after this show and download the app, because we have so many great people, which of course I am one of, but everybody on the station is really good. And since I'm the real deal, I know the real deal when I see it. Everybody who is on Moonstruck are people I am impressed by. And I am not easily impressed, especially by other psychics. I'm sorry, but there's one psychic out there who gave an interview in which she said, like, when she was 5, all of these doctors came to see her and interview her, and she granted them an audience because they were so international professors. They were so impressed. When I was 5, if I said, I see a ghost, they'd be like, you've had too much sugar, go to your room. I'm not saying she's fibbing, but everybody on the Moonstruck A1R network is the real deal. So download the app today. And I'd like to give a shout out to Dave Solomon and Constance Solomon for being my friends, producers, and just great people and really cool people. Okay, so I've been up like 3 days, moving mom by myself into Atria Manresa, great place. So I'm going to take callers in a second. I also want to say that if I seem a little giddy, on the way back from the assisted living place, I confess, I stopped in a little place in Annapolis, Maryland, called the Reynolds Tavern, 1747, and sat down and I had a glass of champagne because sometimes when you when the light at the end of the tunnel turns out not for once to be an oncoming train, you have to celebrate. I got in a really interesting discussion with a handsome homicide detective named Al, which was fascinating. So that's about it for now. So cherished ducklings, take a deep breath. Ready? Like that. I knew you could do it. Try to keep doing that every day on a voluntary or involuntary basis because breathing is good for you. And when you're ready, just get yourself centered and then call our number. I believe we have a caller from Sauk City. And I don't think I caught your name, love. So if you can tell me your name. Are you there?
It's Suzanne.
Oh, I love that name. Isn't it great to have a song about you, or does that annoy you?
Well, she's kind of crazy.
It could be worse. I have a friend whose name is Rhonda. Honey, you got off easy. So tell me your birthday and speak up a little because I dropped my phone a little earlier before I had the show. So tell me your birthday. So that's how I connect.
My name is Suzanne, and I was wondering if you could tell me about my career being successful, and if I can stay in the house that I am residing in now. Not quite sure what your gifts are. My birthday is June 8th, 1960.
Very good day. And you're just a baby, in case you're thinking otherwise. Honestly, I mean, I hate to sound annoyingly positive, and I don't get to say this to very many people. You might want to ask somebody I did a reading for earlier today, who was like, okay, I'm going to call back, and could you give me a different reading? I'm like, no, he's married, dump him. With you, the news is all good. What I want you to do is check to make sure that you have paid. This is going to sound a little like boring to everybody, but it's the small things in life that are important. So check to make sure the taxes are paid on your property. For instance, I just paid the land tax on my mother's property here. And it wasn't something, I've been in apartments since I was 17. And my own apartments, not wandering from place to place. But I do feel that you are going to, this is interesting. I'm going to take the second part of the question first. You're going to stay in the house you're in. Take Saturday and Sunday. Ask like your aunt or your niece or somebody or your uncle, whatever, to look after your gorgeous kids. Sit down and make sure like utilities are all paid up and that if you have a mortgage, that you're sort of in line with that. I don't get you losing this house, and I definitely don't get you losing this house through lack of money. We'll get back to that in a minute. I do get you, the only slight possibility I get of you losing this house is if you somehow, it's easy to do, if you lose track of like a bill or something that you were supposed to pay, or if you lose track of, we have so many responsibilities. So just stay on top of the mortgage payments and the land tax and the caterpillar tax, whatever there is. But
so be diligent with what's due.
What's that?
You said you're trying to tell me to be diligent with what the debts are.
I'm telling you, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Say that one more time. I have to get a new iPhone.
I'm listening to you very well. You said to be diligent with the debts. I will be diligent.
No, I don't think you're going to be eaten by debt. I am not getting that. What I am getting is just stay on top of monthly payments. Just know when they are, pay the minimum, because here's the thing, you're in a job that you're very good at. You have very strong administrative and managerial qualities. And also, people like you. They just do. Not my fault. So I think I'm getting your move upwards being either at the same company where it might seem like you're going sideways for a bit, right? But then you're going to go up. Or it's possible that you might find a job with managerial and administrative strengths, which I think, and people skills. You're a born manager. Ask your kids. They'll tell you. But I think a job that's coming up for you, I think you're going to have a review at your job presently in March, like mid-March.
Okay.
And I think you're going to do quite well off the review.
Oh,
if
good.
they don't give you either a raise or a promotion by the end of March, I would start looking elsewhere. But people know you in the field you're in. It is.
I'm a clairvoyant.
Like, what?
I'm a clairvoyant.
Oh, you're doing.
I am a reader, and I'm trying to grow my business.
Then you need to get on the administrative and managerial side of it. I'm sorry, other clairvoyants are the hardest people for me to read for. So I apologize. I don't know if you've noticed that in your business.
I'm trying my best not to be flaky. When it comes to my business.
You're not flaky though. You're just a Gemini. It's different. And you're a Gemini year of the rat. So you're very, it's not like you have ADD. It's not like you don't. I still think that you have administrative and managerial talent. And you're obviously, if you're making a living as a clairvoyant, you're obviously very, very good with people, and people like you. Because if people don't like you, no matter how good you are, they don't come back. So I would start using your natural born administrative talents and start thinking of, I know you think of it as a job, but start taking yourself and your talents seriously. This is a job. And in fact, it's a job that those of us who are good at, we work like 18 hours a day, people like you and me. It's only the charlatans that do like the 4-hour work week. So,
but you see everything positive.
What?
But you do see everything as positive.
Yeah, I'm saying that you will make, I mean, if you're not making at least as much money by this time next month, then either put your kids to work and help them set you up with a website and MailChimp or whatever you need and promotions, or be your own boss and promote yourself and do like, if you're terrific, get in touch with Constance and Dave and see if you're good enough to get a show on Moonstruck TV. I have a feeling that you're much better than you're promoting yourself as. I have a feeling that you're the real deal. And what I'm telling you is, as your own boss, give yourself a promotion in a month if you're not making the money you want to make. And that can include going to the local yoga studio and saying, can I read from here 2 days a week? Doing self-promotion. There's a lot of stuff you can do. You can self-publish a book and sell it on Amazon for 99 cents. Call it, How to Be Clairvoyant. I'd buy that. I'm always studying. My book, which is called, I just trademarked this, so How to Seduce Your Destiny. is coming out in about a
Oh,
month and a half.
wow.
So um, it's going to be something. So
I'll
but
be watching out
that's
for
what
that.
what?
I'll watch out for that.
Please do. I'll keep promoting it on Moonstruck. You're very talented, and you're not going to have your house taken away from you. Just
Thank you
stay
so
on top.
much.
You've got a lot of water in your chart, I can tell, in your astrological chart. So just get out of the emotions.
Thank you very
and
much.
On Saturday and Sunday. What?
I said thank you.
You are.
Thank
You're
you very
talented,
much.
I can tell. My pleasure. If you want, I always, to people who call into the show, I have a Peri Lyons Facebook page. So that's Peri as in periwinkle, Lyons as in lions and tigers and bears, but with a Y. So it's Lyons with a Y, Peri Lyons. I'm on Facebook personally and professionally. And for people who call in, I'm always happy to give like a free 10 or 15-minute consult on anything you want. So if you just want to call a fellow clairvoyant and touch base about business tips, happy to do that. So get in touch with me, okay?
Much appreciated. Thank you.
You're welcome. Much love, darling. And the song about you is one of my all-time favorite songs. Okay. Thank you. And who do we have coming up next, Dave? Well, our next caller, just tell me who you are, because I'm dying to meet you. Who are you?
I'm Bridget from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Hey, I've never heard it pronounced like that. Bridget?
Bridget.
Beautiful.
Yes.
I love
Thank
it.
you.
It's beautiful. Thank you. And you said you're calling from Columbus?
No, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Oh, Tulsa. Sorry. As I said, great. My producer just texted, okay. Dave, how am I supposed to know that's going to mean Oklahoma rather than that things are okay? Anyway, so Bridget, I'm very glad to meet you. And if you'll just tell me first your birthday, you don't have to tell me the year. Don't ask, don't tell. So what day are you born? Carolyn?
What was the question again?
What day were you born? Because I tune in on people through their birthday.
March 9th.
Oh, still a Pisces. Rock on. Bad Pisces still.
Yes.
I'm March 18th. Happy almost birthday, babe. So
thank you.
You're welcome. And it's amazing how both of us are going to be 10 years younger on our next birthday. It's just miraculous.
Right?
And my producer just said that Constance Solomon's birthday is March 9th. She's the other producer of the show. So obviously it's fated for you to call. And how can I help you?
That's awesome. Happy birthday to all of us.
Yeah, really. Truly. I believe that's also the actor Oscar Isaac's birthday. But speaking of very attractive people. So how can I help you?
Yes, I was just wondering what life has in store for me in relationship and finances. And
the relationship thing is probably not going to start up seriously until next November. I'm not saying that you're not going to have fun before then. I'm just saying that next November is lighting up for me as for when your next big relationship, which might have already existed for a little while, is going to get serious. You're very attractive. You're a very attractive person. So attracting people has never been the problem. Attracting people who treat you well, maybe it's time to think about that. What I would do is make a list. Hold on, I've got a robocall coming in on my iPhone. So I'm just going to keep talking, and you'll see me in a minute after this bloody robocall is done.
Okay.
So I haven't gone anywhere. I'm still here. As soon as that call stops calling, you'll see me. Anyway, hello.
Hello.
I'm back. So here's what I get for you in the next 2 minutes. Whatever gender you prefer, what I'd like you to do, and that's he, she, or non-binary, or identifies as whatever. What I'd like you to do is immediately after this program, I would like you to sit down, light a candle, only for a few minutes. Don't leave it unattended. Sorry, if you can't see me, somebody is calling me obsessively from Tallahassee, Florida. So if you can't see me, you'll see me again in a minute. I apologize for the inconvenience. So as soon as we get done, I want you to write a list of everything you want in a partner. And don't think about it too much. Just think like, do I want this person to be from, a different country? Do I want this person to be honest. I want this person to be faithful to me. I want this person to love me romantically and as a friend and companion. I want this person and I to be physically compatible. I want this person to be financially stable and mentally sane and healthy and fun. Perhaps I kind of like bald heads, but that's just me. But write everything you want in a partner down on a piece of paper, and then really look at it, and then burn it over the sink using the same candle. Make sure that everything is extinguished, and then say, "So it is, and so it shall be." But I do see your next relationship coming up in November. I also see that you're not very happy in your day job, and that I think starting a side hustle with something that you don't even know you're good at right now would be a very good idea for you. You need a little more income. Can you see me? Hear me? There's something that you do well. It might be like arts and crafts that you take for granted.
Yeah.
But as a side
I've been
hustle,
feeling like I should
you
do
could make
something,
some
but
money with that. And I'm going to say that there's an old flame who wants to come back into your life. As the great Michael Smith song, Demon Lover, says, watch out for people who belong in your past. Don't let them back in your life. So call back next week because we got cut off a bit. But I'm just going to reassure you, by November of next year, you're going to be in a solid, committed partnership with somebody who deserves you in a good way. And start thinking about that side hustle. Call in next week because I have more ideas for you. And contact me on Peri Lyons on Facebook. As I said, I always give 15 minutes free to any caller who reaches out. Okay? So, cherished ducklings, thanks for being here with me tonight. Thanks for celebrating just being alive and being able to talk and breathe and hear and see. And much love to all of you. And I'll see you next week here on Moonstruck, A1R. Download the app now. I'm not going to let you not. And just love and light to all of you, really and sincerely. Okay. Bye-bye.